Joining us right now on the phone is head coach from Siena, Jimmy Patsos. Coach, what did you think of the national championship game last night? Did you get a chance to watch it?
Of course I watched it. I only watched every play of it. I'm watching for the Ravens. I'm doing the draft analysis myself.
Did you already draft Tua, the true freshman from Bama?
I did. I liked all the freshmen. I liked the freshman wide receiver from Georgia. His brother played at Alabama. I liked the defensive back. I didn't like number 48 from Alabama.
Yes.
So, anyways, we great game. You can't bet against Saban, but I was rooting for Georgia. I got a lot of friends who went to Georgia. Greg Manning clearly was a Georgia roots. G.G. Smith, who worked for me, went to Georgia. And I just thought they had it. But you know what really screwed me up? With 4 minutes to go, I went to get ice water. I came back, and in 1 minute, they'd already kicked the ball. Like, I missed it. I guess they threw two passes that went incomplete and ran. That doesn't sound like very good clock management.
No, it was a weird Bama night. As for especially how it all started, and then Georgia, looks like little Bama out there. But Coach, let's rip the Band-Aid off. What's the latest on Nico Clarith?
No, it's good. That's good to know. We're going to play our young guys like those two football teams did last year, and we're waiting for day to day. We haven't heard any bad news or anything, but we've had a little meeting and we've talked about it's kind of day to day and where we're going with it, making sure he's got his stuff straight. And you'll hear something in the next day or two. There'll be a decision made on which way that goes. But the good news is Nico's in good health and good spirits, and he's fine. So he's a great kid. He's not a kid. He's a great young man, and we're just talking about how he's going to go forward and what we're going to do. We have not come to any decisions yet. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
And just to clear this up, he's not in the Capital Region now. He's still in Baltimore. Where is he?
No, he's back here. Nico's back.
All right, and look, we know that Nico is one of your guys, and the thing that I found interesting is how successful the team has been able to be and rally together, in the absence when you were able to take down Canisius.
Yeah, but he had a great game against Holy Cross. Look, he played really well, a week ago to give us a couple of wins. The Holy Cross Bryant and then going down to Memphis thing. He's just a part of the team. He's probably our most athletic guy, but we are learning to play with and without him. Our young guys are developing no matter what. Like I said about last night's game, what impressed me in the football game was to put a freshman quarterback in and then see how successful he was, to watch freshman wide receivers, then another freshman wide receiver from Alabama. You have to have faith in the people you recruited, and we have faith in the people we recruited. Jordan Horn just hit a game winner. He had 29 the night before against Niagara. Prince Aduro and Roman Penn, when they play well, we win. That's just proven in the MAC. The stats are there. The statistics are out there. When Roman Penn and Prince Aduro play well, we win. They're two freshmen. Christian Bentley's showing some stuff. Evan Fisher's a junior, but it's his first year playing. He's really doing well. So, we miss Nico, but we have to learn to live without him and move on without him. And guys get hurt. Kyle Lowry got hurt for the Raptors last night. He's going to be out for a while. These things happen in sports, whether it's because of something that a family issue or something that medically issue that you can't play. You have to deal with having some guys, and then sometimes you don't have some guys. We've done a very good job, and we expect to go and play the rest of the season competitively. Guys have to compete for playing time, no matter who's on the floor, no matter what happens in our situation. Khalil Richards can score off the bench. Kevin Degnan played a couple of good minutes, but let's talk about what really transpired this weekend, the emergence of Thomas Herter, and I hope that the media can contain themselves so that he can continue to play well and don't put too much pressure on him. Like Tom Herter, all he did was come in Christmas, ask to see me. We had a nice chat. What do you think? And I said, more importantly, Tom, what do you think? Tom gave me some great answers. I got to play better. I got to play harder, but I can help us. I think I can do this. And I'm going to show you in practice. Thank you so much. I like meetings. You know me. I like to chit-chat.
Yep.
Tom Herter could have possibly won us that game. He kept us in the Niagara game, but we want him to keep doing that. He can play the 3 and the 4. He's a good defensive player. He's not afraid. He's got a great IQ. Clearly his brother and father, everybody knows who can play. But Tom Herter can play. Tom Herter Jr. can play, too. Thomas, as I like to call him, like Thomas the Train. That's my own thing with him. I want him to be that guy that can kind of bring us together. And I played him earlier in the year, and he did some good things. Maybe I got away from him too quickly. But Thomas does a lot of intangibles, and our team needs a glue guy. If we ever need a glue guy or an intangible guy, this is the team that needs it, and he's the guy to do it. But I want him to keep doing it, and I want him to keep doing the little things. And whether it's Arizona and Sean Miller, or John Calipari in Kentucky, or Mike Krzyzewski in Duke, or Jimmy Patsos at Siena, or Will Brown at Albany. I don't speak for Will, but I'm watching his team, and I fully expect them to play well and come back. They're going to be fine. Everybody goes through bumps and bruises, and these kids are a little different. You know, they don't just put the team first. They don't. Everybody has can the guy run back on D? Can the guy pass it when he's covered every time if the other guy has a better matchup? We're all working through this stuff. And Tom Herter's a really good glue guy. Roman Penn's a really good glue guy, unselfish guys. Horn making shots is a different thing, but we are prepared, whatever happens, to move forward. We're going to play the rest of the season. We're excited about the young guys we have. And Nico texted me, great win. You know, this is not some evil empire guy. This is just, he's going through some stuff, and we all have to support him. He's always going to be part of our family no matter what happens. And I'll find out a lot more tomorrow when we meet.
Jimmy Patsos, head coach of Siena Saints, with us right now on 104.5 The Team.
Yeah, Coach, I want to go back to Jordan Horton. You just referenced him there, that he makes that game-winning shot against Canisius. He's still a young player. Take us through the process of him having that look and knocking down the big shot.
Yeah, and by the way, when I say young, he's like 19 and a freshman.
Right.
We're about to play a team with 2 junior college kids and 2 graduate seniors, fifth-year seniors, and that's okay. I've said this from day one. That's the way college basketball is set up now. Jordan Horn is a true freshman, 19 years old, and he missed a tough 3 to beat Memphis, but had 20 points there. But to have the guts, the courage to take it and then make it, and then ran back on D, but he had 29 against Niagara. He clearly should have been the rookie of the week. The MAC just had a little snafu. They didn't, tally up, I guess, the game-winning shot on Sunday. I guess that was too much at 5 o'clock to get that in there, because Jordan Horn should have been rookie of the week. And there's a lot of good rookie players, but he's emerging. Roman Penn has got rookie of the week. So in my mind, Prince Aduro is a first-team all-rookie guy right now. If you look at his body of work, how well he's played, he's a really powerful 4-5 that plays inside. We have some really good freshmen, but Jordan Horn, not afraid. He puts the work in. He's the biggest gym rat we have. And he came here and has never wanted anything handed to him and played well in Montreal. I'm really proud of Jordan because of his work ethic and his ability to make shots.
Coach Patsos with us. Coach, you got Iona coming up. What do you guys got to do to beat them?
Play defense. They do a thing where they run a 15-second shot clock. They're going to kind of play really fast as they can. So if you miss, you got to sprint back and play D. If we score, I won't full court press. That just plays into their hands. Play solid on defense. We have to rebound the ball. We have to play. We've been playing better defense not only because we're playing better defense, but we're holding teams to one shot. Holding teams to one shot comes down to Evan rebounding, Prince rebounding, but now the third guy getting in there rebounding. And that's been Tom Herter. I mean, getting defensive rebounds, we can control the pace. It doesn't give second shots up for points, and it allows us to go down and get a good shot. Sometimes Greg Popovich does this talk about how second shot scores are killers emotionally, statistically, especially on the road, how effective they are to be an offensive. I know we've done that. But now it was happening to us. We were giving up too many second shots. We were giving up too many offensive rebounds. We were putting people at the line. Greg Popovich, make people earn their points, and you will be a much better team. That means don't foul as much and don't give up second shots. Well, clearly I didn't read his book the first half of the season because we gave up second shots and we fouled too much. So that being said, Tom gives us some really good, I don't want to put it all on Tom, but he's really been good in practice since Christmas. And I wish I had played him a little more at Marist. That's on me, or possibly Quinnipiac. But Niagara and Canisius, he took advantage of his time. And I like guys that come see you as a coach and say, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes, but what do you think I should do? But I think I can help. In other words, I like conversations with players.
Shows maturity.
And he was really good and said, I could have done some things different, but I'd also like another chance. Absolutely. You just got one, brother, because you came in here and saw me. And to take advantage of it, I really need him. We as a family, Siena basketball, need him to continue that play.
Well, Coach, in that same spirit, if that meeting coming up with Nico Claire tomorrow goes well, is there any possibility he could be playing for you guys as soon as Thursday against Iona?
I don't have any, can't make any comments. John D'Argenio, Mike Demos do a great job with the media stuff. And John's a good, he's the part of family, part of our basketball family. We have to meet and talk about that. So I wouldn't make any predictions on that, but it's just day to day, but we'll know a lot more tomorrow. But anyways, I appreciate it. Thursday, this Iona Manhattan trip, but we got to keep fighting and making close games happen. And then hopefully you pull some more out, but we're getting better. And Christian Bentley is next up on the block to get a chance to play. And he can do some things too. So we're excited about the future, and everybody's in a good mood around here because not only because we won, but we're getting better. You know, we had a stretch where we didn't play well, and we got better for a week. I was really disappointed in what happened at Marist. Quinnipiac, we battled. That was just a heartbreaking loss. But now we seem to be back on the right track of let's keep getting better, and there's a lot of basketball to be played.
Coach, we appreciate you making time for us, and good luck with whoever's on the court.
No, exactly. We'll figure it all out. And when's Saban taking the Giants job? Next week? See you guys later.
I'll see you, Coach.
Later, Coach.